Work now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Week 2 of the preseason kicked off in Foxborough. The Eagles beat the Patriots 14-13. Jacoby Brissett started for New England. He went 3 for 7, passing for 17 yards and threw a red zone interception. Meanwhile, third overall pick Drake May throwing for 47 yards on 6 of 11 passing and ran for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts did not play for Philadelphia. In other news, the Falcons signed safety Justin Simmons to a 1-year, $8 million deal, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. The move comes one day after Atlanta sent a 2025 third-round pick to New England for pass rusher Matthew Judon. Bills linebacker Matt Milano suffered a torn biceps in practice on Tuesday, head coach Sean McDermott confirmed. And Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin saying quarterback Russell Wilson will start if he doesn't have a setback to his calf injury when the Steelers host the Bills on Saturday at 7 Eastern live on NFL Network. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this. If something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
Hi, welcome to Staples.
Yeah, my daughter needs a laptop for college, but I need to watch the budget.
Well, Staples hot deals on tech are backed by a price match guarantee, so our prices won't be beat.
Great. I can't believe my baby's starting college.
She'll do great.
I know.
Oh, let's get you a great deal on a laptop.
Save big on tech for school at Staples. Now get up to $300 off select PCs. And save 24 price match guarantee valid within 14 days of purchase. Exclusions apply. For details, visit staples.com/price match.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Friday! Whoopee! It's a Friday. Yes. And actually, I think it's going to be my last Friday night not working for about 12 weeks. Actually, this coming week, I'll be working on a Thursday night, Southwest and Holtville High School football on a Thursday night. So anyway, what's in the news? Well, you've heard of Auntie Anne's, the pretzel shop in the mall? Well, Auntie Anne's is debuting its first perfume. It's called Need. It's inspired by the brand's signature aroma. Auntie Anne's hints at the possibility of other products soon to come, like an air freshener or a candle, like the store that inspired it. Yeah, one that will smell like a dying 1980s shopping mall as well. Auntie Anne's. The problem with the pretzel is if I'm going to have pretzels, I want a beer to go with it. Anyway, I'm Carroll in the newsroom, Jared. I actually have had an Auntie Anne. My Aunt Anne was the Mother Superior of the Order of Nuns that taught me in elementary school in Pennsylvania.
Isn't that where pretzels come from?
Yes. Yeah, they're Pennsylvania Dutch. And Reading, Pennsylvania, where I was born, big on pretzels. Pretzel vendors on the streets. So nothing like a nice, hot, fresh pretzel. And, of course, all different varieties. One of my favorites is a soft pretzel.
No, it's better than a rock-hard pretzel.
It can be. Anyway, let's hear it for Auntie Anne's perfume. Yeah.
Let's hear it for your Auntie Anne.
Your girlfriend's going to smell like a pretzel. Okie dokie.
That's a good way to attract so you can get Gabe Lemus following you around.
Yes, that'll do it. Well, for Gabe, you would probably do better attracting him with perfume that smelled like Spam. Yeah, okay. On this date in 1858, Queen Victoria sent the first transatlantic telegram to U.S. President James Buchanan through the recently completed transatlantic cable. The cable created to provide faster communication between America and Europe. I understand the first telegram was calling about your car insurance warranty. So, I'm worried about your car warranty. Yes. Okay. And we have a shout out today. El Centro Regional Medical Center and Chief of Security Bill Dubois. And Bill escorted my wife Pam and I along with Louise, the standard poodle guide dog puppy that we've been puppy sitting for the last 2 weeks, around the El Centro Regional's medical office building on Ross. And great experience for Louise when she is working as a guide dog. Pretty much guarantee you she's going to have to take her person to a doctor's office, to a clinic, to that sort of environment. And great training for Louise. And in the process, I got to meet a hero, Oscar Zazueta, one of the security staff at El Centro Regional. So a shout out to Bill Dubois and to one of the heroes, Oscar Zazueta at El Centro Regional. And Louise is doing well. She goes back to her puppy raiser tomorrow. We will miss her.
Aww.
Yeah, okay, birthdays, are you ready?
Birthdays.
Actor Ann Blythe, 96. Actor Gary Clark is 91. Actor Julie Newmar, 91. All legs. Actor-singer Ketty Lester is 90. Actor Anita Gillette, 88. Actor Bob Balaban is 79. Actor Leslie Ann Warren, 78. Actor Marshall Manesh is 74. Actor Reginald Valjean, Reginald Val Johnson, 73. And singer J.T. Taylor of Kool and the Gang, 71. Actor Jeff Perry, 69. Actor Angela Bassett, 66. Madonna is 66. Act your age, would you, Madonna? Actor Timothy Hutton, 64. Actor Steve Carell is 62. Actor George Stoltz, 49. Actor Kristen Milotti, 39. And actor Cameron Monaghan, 31. How about some local birthdays? We have happy birthday wishes today for R.J. Jesse, Francisco Murgia, Andrea Franco, Sabrina Fernandez, Benito Robles, Thomas Gilkinson, Carlos Alvarado, Yesenia Cristobal, Josie Ramirez, Becky Mesa, Jonathan Conant, Brandon Sanders, Juliana McCormick, Jeanette Rivas, Martha Garibaldi, Joanne Flores, Memo Gonzalez, Maria Alvarado, Rafael Garcia, Sandy Vogel, and Mary Ellen Moore. Happy birthday from KXO. And many happy returns. Ah, yes, more than 3,200 new words and phrases have been added to the Cambridge Dictionary this year. I got to learn 3,200 new words or phrases? I don't think so. I'll let AI handle it, okay?
Birds, they got abbreviations for every little thing and weird little, all kinds of stuff.
Yes, none of which I know, nor do I care. Okay, we've got news, and that I know, that I care about. Right now, it's a look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Brief. A joint statement from the U.S., Egypt, and Qatar says the U.S. has presented a Gaza ceasefire proposal at talks in Doha that closes remaining gaps in a ceasefire plan. Middle East expert Nomi Bar-Yaakov.
We're at a make or break stage, and I think that is known not only to the three mediators, Qatar, Egypt, and the U.S., but also to Israel and Hamas.
Kamala Harris lays out her economic plan in a speech in Raleigh, North Carolina today. CBS's Weijia Jiang.
She wants to call for the first ever federal ban on price gouging groceries and food, especially when it comes to the meat industry.
3 days after he escaped from a prison transport van, officials in North Carolina have caught up with convicted child murderer Ramon Alston at a hotel more than 100 miles away. WBTV's Mary Calkins is in Kannapolis.
Shortly after his arrest, a woman with ties to Alston was arrested in Alamance County. Jacobia Crisp was charged with felony aiding and abetting a fugitive.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.gov. www.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. 5 suspects accused of providing the ketamine that led to actor Matthew Perry's death at his home in Pacific Palisades last October. DEA Administrator Ann Milgrave says Perry got addicted to ketamine while seeking treatment for depression at a medical clinic.
When clinic doctors refused to increase his dosage, he turned to unscrupulous doctors who saw Perry as a way to make quick money.
Charges that were filed include conspiracy to distribute ketamine, distribution of the drug resulting in death, and possession with intent to distribute. 4 suspects arrested in the shooting death in May of actor Johnny Wachter in Los Angeles. The 4 apparently tried to steal the catalytic converter from Wachter's car when he confronted them and was shot. His mother reacting to news of the arrests.
I mean, it's a great thing, but you still hold your breath. I mean, we still have a lot to go forward.
The suspects ranging in age from 18 to 22. Governor Newsom wants oil companies to maintain fuel reserves when they go down for maintenance so gas prices don't go up. Chef Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Progressive presents Renter's MVP's Most Valuable Possessions. Today's MVP, Joe Fallon's bedroom mini fridge. Sure, this pint-sized chiller's max capacity is 3 soda cans, but what it lacks in stature, it makes up in cooling strength. Each beverage a perfect 37 degrees every time. And the 2 feet Joe walks to get a drink, priceless. That's why his mini fridge is today's MVP. Keep your most valuable possessions protected by bundling your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams 4-day super sale and get 40% off paints and stains from August 16th through the 19th. With prices starting at $29.39, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your bedroom, living room, or home office, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
And it's page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the valley, and mobile service vans that take care of you in Calexico, in Sealy, in Brawley, and mobile service available with no extra charges.
KXO News, Board update, I should say. The Imperial County Board of Supervisors met on Tuesday. Here's George Gale.
Among the actions approved by the board was approving an agreement with Constant and Associates Incorporated to update and develop the county's emergency operations plans and annexes. Cost is nearly $380,000. Board also approved a $1,000 contribution from the community benefit account to support Hopeville Chamber of Commerce for costs associated with the Teachers Appreciation Luncheon. $2,001 was approved to support the Imperial Valley's 911 Memorial Event and stair climb on September 7th, 2024. $980 was approved in support of the Imperial Valley volleyball team. The funds requested by Supervisors Kelly and Plancarte will come from the County Benefit Fund as well. Sitting as the Air Pollution Control Board, the supervisors approved a funding agreement with the El Centro Elementary School District for a paving project to reduce dust pollution and improve air quality. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
I just got to point out it's pretty cool. $2,001 approved for the Imperial Valley 911 Memorial Event and stair climb, which is, tied in with the 9/11, the 9/11 Memorial Event, basically. But yeah, $2,001. It was the year 2001. Interesting. Drug dealing gun trafficker has been sentenced. Jarez Roberts sentenced to 9 years in prison. Roberts is a felon and known gang member. He was tried in federal court in San Diego. He was charged with various counts, including drug and gun-related crimes. The charges included dealing methamphetamine while armed, being a felon in possession of firearms and unlawfully transporting illegally acquired firearms from Arizona to San Diego. The case against Roberts was initiated in August 2022 after a San Diego police officer recovered a loaded handgun from a dumpster in the College Grove area. ATF in its investigation traced the gun to Roberts. It turned out Roberts was running an Arizona to San Diego illegal gun pipeline. KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge.
New high score, a record amount of fentanyl in a flatbed trailer. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers found 361 pounds of fentanyl and cocaine concealed in a flatbed trailer. On the morning of August 9th, CBP officers in Otay Mesa found this haul. Here's George Gale.
On the morning of August 9th, CBP officers at the Otay Mesa commercial facility referred a 44-year-old man driving a tractor-trailer rig with an empty flatbed trailer to secondary inspection. Non-intrusive inspection technology screened the vehicle and revealed anomalies in the trailer. CBP K-9 team alerted to the trailer, and the search led to the discovery of 77 packages of cocaine weighing nearly 228 pounds and 50 packages of fentanyl powder weighing over 133 pounds. This is the largest CBP California seizure of fentanyl this fiscal year. Driver was turned over to Homeland Security investigations. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And we had an early morning arrest. Calexico police received a call at around 5 Thursday morning. The call was a report of a stolen vehicle. A Kia SUV had been stolen from the 800 block of East 7th Street in Calexico. A K-9 unit responded to the call. They found the vehicle and a pursuit ensued. The pursuit concluded near the bend on Highway 98 and Cole Road. The suspect exited the vehicle and ran into the brush. Calexico police established a perimeter with the assistance of U.S. Border Patrol agents. After an extensive search, the suspect was located. He was identified as Anthony Bojorquez. He was taken into custody. At around 6:25 in the morning, a local resident on a morning walk discovered a 9mm handgun with a detached 10-round magazine. The K-9 officer confirmed the suspect during the pursuit had slowed down and veered into the area the firearm was located. The suspect, who has a history of violent offenses, including assault with a deadly weapon, and is currently on parole, was booked into county jail. He is being charged with evading arrest, possession of a stolen vehicle, and being a felon in possession of a firearm. The police say the investigation is ongoing. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Del Rio Country Club is offering it again. Summer punch card. 5 rounds of golf for $150. That's $30 a round. It's a huge savings and can be used any day, including weekends. Summer rates begin June 1st. The course is looking good, so book your tee times now. The restaurant is open daily from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. with a lunch menu that everyone will enjoy, including daily specials. And for your next special event, let Del Rio Country Club host it. From weddings, business meetings, and receptions, banquet room can seat up to 325 guests. For more information, call Del Rio Country Club at 760-344-0085. That's 344-0085.
Page 2 of the local news and weather brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in the valley. Daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every day.
November ballot almost set. Candidate filing ended Wednesday. The county elections department is waiting for some cities to update their candidate list for city council races. All city council filing was extended to Wednesday, August 14th. The runoff races are ready for the ballot. The race for County Board of Supervisors District 2 will feature Martha Cardenas Singh and Diana Garcia Ruiz. The other runoff is for Imperial Irrigation District Division 4, featuring Javier Gonzalez and Luis Pacheco. The city of El Centro has released their list of city council candidates. They include incumbents Sylvia Marroquin and Edgar Garcia running for re-election. They are being challenged by Jason Jackson, Bill Caldwell, Luis Minor, Antoine Rackley, John Marty Ellett, and Claudia Camarena. Martha Gardner Singh is running for county supervisor. She will not be running for re-election with the El Centro City Council. New semester at IVC. Imperial Valley College classes began on Monday. There is still time to register, though. Late registration is underway. IVC is also launching a new program. It is a one-year certificate program for chemical lab technicians as part of the Lift the Valley initiative. The program offers hands-on laboratory testing and analysis training for lithium extraction and processing, supporting the innovative Lithium Valley Project. Additionally, the college will offer 8-week accelerated programs in fields such as administration of justice, psychology, business administration, and elementary teaching education. And yes, most schools are in session Monday. This coming Monday, most schools will be in session, except for one. Brawley Elementary School District begins classes on August 26th. IVC, Central Union High School District, and San Pasqual began classes earlier. And IVROP will, they have began classes in July. IVROP began classes in July, yes. Made in the Shade. You know what? It's 7:49. Let's wrap up the news. We'll take a look at weather in just a moment.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask for drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Check out our weekly lunch specials with a soft drink starting at only $8.50. Specials include Bud bottles for only $4.50. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says temperatures should remain slightly above normal with highs around 110 degrees for the Imperial and Yuma valleys. Yesterday's high, 110, the overnight low, 81. Today will be sunny and hot with a high near 111. Light and variable wind becoming south-southeast 5 to 10 miles an hour this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 85. South-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming light and variable after midnight. Sunny and hot on Saturday with a high near 110. Light wind becoming southwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Sunday, sunny and hot with a high near 110. North wind about 5 miles an hour becoming south in the afternoon. 85 degrees, 57% relative humidity. Wind out of the west 325. Air quality good throughout the Imperial Valley. That's it for page 2 of the local news and weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer. It's incredible. El Centro Motors was able to get their hands on some F-250 work trucks. These trucks were available for a ridiculously low price, and El Centro Motors is passing the savings on to you. Now, here's the deal. Ford F-250 pickup trucks for just $46,988. That's right, $46,988 for a brand new F-250, plus tax, license, and document fees. There's a total of 5 of these babies in stock, but you better hurry because at just $46,988, they will not last long. El Centro Motors also has 2 lots full of F-150s, Super Duties, F-350s, all the way up to F-750s, and they're all ready to go. Don't dilly-dally or shilly-shally. Pick one of these F-250 trucks up for just $46.98 now. El Centro Motors. And it's sports time. Sports time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Major League Baseball action, limited action on a Thursday. It was the A's nipping the Mets 7-6. Tigers tweaked the Mariners 2-1. Brewers beat the Dodgers 6-4. Padres and Diamondbacks say thank you very much. Giants shut out the Braves 6-0. The Orioles over the Red Sox 5-1. Phillies pounded the Nationals 13-3. And the Twins over the Rangers 3-2. Meanwhile, Christian Yelich is going to have season-ending back surgery. And, Yelich having trouble staying on the field.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And NFL football action, preseason action. Last night it was the Eagles over the Patriots, 14-13. Did you actually know any of the players that were on the field? I didn't think so. And Saturday, it's the Raiders and the Dallas Cowpokes. And we've got game. We've got all the Raiders games on FM 107.5. Raiders Cowboys, 6:30. On Saturday evening. By the way, Colin Kaepernick says he wants to play NFL football again. Yeah, maybe even with the Los Angeles Chargers. And if it happens with the Chargers, it'll be Kaepernick as a member of Harbaugh's coaching staff. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. And right now, we've got a look at financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro. Elon Musk's AI chatbot Grok on Tuesday began allowing users to create AI-generated images from text prompts and post them to X. Almost immediately, people began using the tool to flood the social media site with fake images of political figures, such as former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris, as well as of Musk himself, some depicting the public figures in obviously false but nonetheless disturbing situations. Unlike other mainstream AI photo tools, Grok, created by Musk's artificial intelligence startup XAI, appears to have few guardrails. Meanwhile, the standard 30-year fixed-rate mortgage averaged 6.49% this week, up slightly from the prior week level. Freddie Mac reported yesterday, but that's still well below this year's peak and the two-decade high last fall. And that appears to be enough to entice homeowners to refinance. Mortgage applications surged 17% last week. driven by homeowners seeking to refinance, up by a staggering 35%. So what's happening on the big board right now? We see red. Well, what goes up must come down. It's a balancing act. The Dow currently down 28 points at 40,535. The S&P 500 off 5 at 5538. And the NASDAQ down 12 at 17,582. Gold jumped up $31.80 an ounce. Should have bought yesterday. Oil down $1.83 a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Sunny and hot is the forecast for today. Look for a high near 111. Light and variable wind becoming south-southeast 5 to 10 miles an hour this afternoon. Mostly clear this evening with a low around 85. South-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming light and variable after midnight. Saturday, sunny and hot with a high near 110. Light wind becoming southwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Sunday, sunny and hot with a high near 110. North wind about 5 miles an hour becoming south in the afternoon. 88 degrees downtown El Centro with that 58% relative humidity. Wind out of the north at 3 to 5 miles an hour. Air quality throughout the valley is good. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal. Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, your construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
The Las Vegas Raiders are on FM 107.5. Don't miss any of the action as the Raiders contend for the AFC West title. Raiders football on FM 107.5.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, the Imperial Valley's.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Steve Kathan. First big policy speech today from Kamala Harris as she now leads the Democratic presidential ticket. CBS's Weijia Jiang says it'll be about the economy, taxes, price gouging in an important battleground state.
These are just proposals, to be clear. These are not things that she can take action unilaterally if she were to become president, but she does have a lot of new ideas, really focused on cutting costs for the middle class and creating new economic opportunities, according to her team. And so she will spell out what those ideas are and how she plans to achieve them in this speech in North Carolina.
Donald Trump used an event yesterday to blame Harris for high food costs. Hurricane Ernesto is bearing down on Bermuda. It's a Category 2 storm that forecasters say could dump a foot or more of rain. CBS's Dave Malkoff is covering.
The cruise ships have already up and gone out of here, and up here at some of the hotels, they are closing up shop. They are putting up the storm shelters, and people are going to the grocery stores. But after just a few hours from now, it's going to be the end of preparation time.
The White House says talks overseas on a Gaza ceasefire will continue into next week in Cairo. Today, a second straight day of talks involving the U.S., Egypt, and Qatar. John Poland's son is one of the Israeli hostages still held by Hamas.
I have some optimism that the talks are finally going to bear fruit, and I'm certainly hopeful and optimistic that that's the case.
The White House calls the talks serious and constructive. Now to Kannapolis, North Carolina, where authorities caught up with a 30-year-old escaped murderer at a motel where Audrey Richardson works, and a coworker got her attention.
She had showed me a picture of him, and that's when I realized I had been interacting with him on Wednesday on my shift. He was just normal, didn't seem stressed or anything like that.
The woman has also been charged with aiding and abetting a fugitive.
President Biden is set to sign a proclamation today to designate a national monument to the 1908 race riot in Springfield, Illinois, where a white mob violence left death and destruction after 2 black men were accused of crimes. Mary Elliott is curator at the Smithsonian's National Museum of African American History.
This is not just a designation to remember such a horrific moment in our nation's history, but it's also an important step to help people reflect on who we were, who we are, who we want to be.
And checking Wall Street's, right now the Dow is down 26 points. This is CBS News.
Switch to T-Mobile and save with tons of benefits on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. Use the savings calculator to find out how at T-Mobile.com/switch.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Conservationists are celebrating a rare birth in the animal kingdom.
Panda births are rare enough, but this one's verging on the miraculous. Ying-Ying, a panda at a Hong Kong theme park, has become a first-time mother 1 day before her 19th birthday, giving birth to twins. Ying-Ying and Lele, her mate, had been together 13 years before they managed to mate for the first time. That was back in 2020. Because it's hard to tell when a panda's pregnant, Ying-Ying's pregnancy was only confirmed this past Sunday. Her cubs are currently under 24-hour intensive care. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
A rarely seen deep-sea fish resembling a serpent was found floating dead on the surface of the water off the San Diego coast. The Scripps Institution says the silvery 12-foot-long oarfish was found last weekend by kayakers. They can grow longer than 20 feet and normally live in a part of the ocean so deep that light cannot reach. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.